How long does it take to make a profit? I mean, a little ingenuity and you're on your way. So profits are better than wages. Once I understood this, it was so incredible. Profits are better than wages. Now, when I first was recruited, I'm a distributor for this little product called Abunda Vita. And here's what my mentor said, Mr. Shelf. He said, Mr. Owen, you can start this miracle working business part-time. You don't have to go full-time, you can start part-time. And he said, if you'll devote, to start with, let's say 10, 12, 15 hours a week, where you'll start making a profit, here's what you can now say. I'm working full-time on my job and part-time on my fortune. Part-time on my fortune. Because profits lead to fortune. I got so excited about that philosophy. I'm working full-time on my job, but now I'm working part-time on my fortune. I found a way not only to make a living, you won't believe this, I found a way to make a fortune. Can you imagine what that's like then to get up in the morning? To go to work on your fortune? Not to go to work to pay the rent, which is okay, but a chance to go to work to make a fortune? And I said, right now I'm working part-time on my fortune and full-time on my job, but it won't be long until I'll be working full-time on my fortune. Can you imagine what life is going to be like? Full-time on my fortune. Can you imagine what life is going to be like? Working full-time on my fortune. Wages make you a living, which is fine. Profits make you a fortune, which is super fine. Can you imagine? You can have every technique in the world and the best product in the world, and you can have the finest support system in the world, but unless you have the philosophy that drives you to do the necessary things to make it work, then nothing works. When I was introduced to network marketing, health and nutrition, a marketing system where I could start at the bottom, go to the top, and start part-time, it literally revolutionized and changed my life forever. I've never been the same. And a big share of my story now is sharing with people around the world this extraordinary opportunity. And then along with it, the philosophy that makes it work. You can have every technique in the world and the best product in the world, and you can have the finest support system in the world, but unless you have the philosophy that drives you to do the necessary things to make it work, then nothing works. So I like to talk about all the things that made it work for me and see if that might not be valuable for someone else. Here's the next key on being prepared for the next century, and that is your personal philosophy. At age 25, the things that so dramatically changed my life was, number one, the discovery of a unique product that I could believe in. That's so important. Your personal philosophy, what you believe in, that's going to carry you into the next century. Let me give you now some of the early philosophies that changed my life forever. Some of these philosophies have lived with me now all of these years. I've passed them on, and people have come back around saying, Mr. Owen, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, I sat in your class and sat in your seminar, and those early things that you taught, I've practiced it, and I'm doing it. A man not long ago showed me notes he took 23 years ago, and then he had me sign those notes. He said, I've used these notes to develop my life, my personal life, and my business life. And when he took those notes, he said, I was 18 years old. So, it's incredible. I'm so thankful for all these years. Now I want to pass it along to you, some of the philosophies that changed my life forever. You can have every technique in the world and the best product in the world, and you can have the finest support system in the world, but unless you have the philosophy that drives you to do the necessary things to make it work, then nothing works. And a big share of my story now is sharing with people around the world this extraordinary opportunity. And then along with it, the philosophy that makes it work. unless you have the philosophy that drives you.
All right, all right. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. This is our Wednesday
Hello,
evening
hello.
over. Guys, I'm unable to mute. Let's keep your lines muted, guys, so we can get this thing rocking and rolling and have a quality call. So for all of our co-hosts, definitely make sure you stay on top of it. And allow people to come in and everything of that nature, guys. But hey, listen, real quick. If you can hear me and see the slides, if you will, go to the chat and let me get some fire emojis. Let me know that you guys are locked in. Excellent, man. I appreciate it, Coach T, kicking off the fire. Man, listen, guys, we have a great presentation training conversation we're going to have tonight. I'm changing it up a little bit. We're going straight into the money. Please give me some dollar signs. Let's talk about this amazing revenue sharing plan that we have here with our Make Wealth Real opportunity, guys. Again, my name is Benjamin McCray, Coach Ben here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I represent our amazing leadership that we have here in this room and around the country that's here to simply support everybody within this amazing movement and this amazing opportunity. I'm tap dancing because I'm hoping that you're sending out messages so that you can get your team in, let them know, hey, wake up, stop drinking that eggnog, that chiquito, chicote, whatever the Spanish eggnog is, and get off the couch. You're not on holiday vacation. Get into the training. Send out the messages right now. Let's load up this room and get everybody locked in. Guys, we're about to talk about the money. As folks are starting to strategize and plan for the year 2025, it's time for us to talk about opportunities that's going to get the most money to us as fast as possible. This is a vehicle that can absolutely do that if we understand what we have in our possession. It is absolutely doable. Again, get your team, send out the messages so we can load it up and get things rocking and rolling. I'm done tap dancing. Let's go. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. I want to give a quick shout out to all of you listening in on YouTube. I see Mr. Banks over there and a few others. And then we got folks on our Facebook pages as well. So, man, listen, guys, it is time to rock and roll. This is our Make Wealth Real revenue sharing plan. So let's jump into it, guys. Why is this an amazing opportunity? Understand that entrepreneurship is where you want to be going into 2025. With all the new leadership and everything that's happening right now, and it's always been the case, but I need y'all to realize it what's going on. I mean, billionaires is about to run this country. Billionaires is about to run this country. Do you not think entrepreneurs is about to run this country, whether you like it or not? So, wouldn't it be best to leverage and position yourself to win? And that's what we're doing. That's why you're here right now because you made a decision to win, to become an entrepreneur, to be a boss. So we're going to talk about everything you need to shift, increase, multiply, protect your money. So no matter who's in the White House, you can win. But we're going to win big time. We're going to win bigly in 2025, man. We got to go full speed ahead in this thing. First and foremost, you own this business. It's willable, it's sellable, it's transferable. That's very important. You're not just here and like a job, and there's nothing wrong with a job, but if you lose your job or if you pass away, that job loses you, and they'll fill your seat immediately. That check that your family relies on is gone. With this, what you build is here. If you build it right, it continues to move forward with or without you. If you build it on a system, you can literally will that income to your children and your children's children. You're your own boss. You set your hours. You can go as fast or as slow as you desire. You control your time and you control your income. You give yourself a raise. You have the ability to work this business from anywhere. And that's pretty awesome to be able to have the freedom and the flexibility, no matter what. As long as you have a cell phone and Wi-Fi and internet connection, you're open for business. You can do this business. It reduces your taxes. It qualifies as a tax deductible where you have access and open up over 400 plus tax write-offs, offsetting inflation. And guys, inflation is not gone. People talk and cry about the high cost of everything. The only way to offset the high cost of everything is to make more money. If you all agree with me, give me some ones. The best way to offset the high cost of everything is to make more money. And that's what it really boils down to, guys. You can yell at the cash register, you can yell at the TV, but bottom line is we got to sit here and make more money. You get to accelerate, eliminating debt. It's the best way to go into the going forward is you want to be debt free. You don't want to be holding on to bad debt. And we're going to show you how to get rid of debt quickly with our we have experts to help with that. Accelerate the investments by making more money, accelerate the retirements by building a passive residual income where your money is chasing after you instead of you chasing after your money. And of course, we get paid daily cash flow, immediate income, as well as residual income. So you get paid now and in the future, which is a good thing. All right. And then the ultimate thing is leverage, guys. I mean, you don't want to be responsible for all the work. What was his name? Warren Buffett said the only way, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. That's called leverage. If you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. So we want to have leverage and residual income. Those are two things. If I don't have that, I don't want to do it. I'm not interested. People come at you all the time with opportunities. If there's no leverage and residual, I'm over. I'm done. Stop wasting your time. No need to talk. But guys, let's jump into this thing. Let's get after it. We have an amazing opportunity here. How to become a qualified marketing director with MWR. First and foremost, and some of the language has changed. We made some adjustments in our branding. Just be mindful of that, guys, but the money is still the same. We are enrolled as a marketing, and I'm going to read this verbatim. Sometimes I jump over it. I'm going to take the time to read this verbatim, and then we'll open it up for any questions. And raise your hand if you have any questions. Be respectful of the environment that we're in. So you want to enroll as a marketing director with your own MWR membership or enroll someone else as a personal customer member or enroll someone else. So it's an either or. This will make you an active and qualified marketing director. Each MWR membership equals one customer membership. Completing this above qualifications make you qualified as a qualified marketing director, eligible to start earning sponsored bonuses immediately. All right. So here's the deal. As you go forward as a customer in this process with the bonuses, you earn $50 every new customer or lifestyle coach that you personally enroll. And then, of course, as you get 3 memberships on the books, personally, individuals who are not business partners, then your membership is absolutely waived and free. All right. So you earn $50 on any new customer referred by your customers down through infinity. So as your customers come on board, you want to let them know if they get their 3 memberships, their membership is free. Because they're not a lifestyle coach, then of course they don't qualify to get commissions. So now you're going to get those commissions paid forward towards you, which is pretty awesome. All right. Now, our daily guarantee rank advancements and residual income, you personally qualify by going out and getting three lifestyle coaches. Understand this, three partners to come on board, along with one outside membership, including yourself, which puts you in a position to qualify for one, the daily guarantee of $5 a day, $150 a month. Okay, now let's read the bottom small print because that's the most important print. Must have a minimum of three personally enrolled qualified lifestyle partners and two personal customers, one of which can be yourself, to qualify for your daily guarantee. This is important information. That's going to open up your $5 a day, $150 a month. So by doing that, you make $200 in a customer and sponsor bonus. Okay, you're going to get the $150 momentum bonus along with $150 per month and residual income. So the MWR business and memberships are now self-funded and profitable while also earning you your first rank promotion to the executive director position. Pretty cool. All right. Now, let's talk about what happens when you open up that daily guarantee. You have now put yourself in a position to build wealth. Our guarantee, you can earn anywhere from $5 to $15,000 a day. I need y'all to really understand what that means. You can make anywhere from $150 a month to $450,000 a month. You can earn anywhere from $1,825 a year to $5,475,000 a year. This is $1 million compensation plan. All right. And it's all about understanding the process and following the system to make this happen. Because if once you understand it, then you can grow it. Understand? That's why I felt the need as we go into a new year. I need us to start focusing on ambassador. And I'm gonna break down the fact we have executive positions, regional positions, and then we have those leaders, those $1 million positions, which is the national director, vice president, and above. So only a third of the total required members for each rank level can come from any one leg. So you can't just get one rock star and rely on them to do everything. You got to balance it out accordingly. So if you look at it in terms of being an executive, you got 111. That's easy. And then as a two-star executive, you get 4 in each leg. A 3-star, you get 12 in each leg. 4-star, you get 30, 30, 30. And these are ways so you find individuals where you say, okay, I got to find 3 people who's committed to going out and building a team of 30 to 50 people. And then by doing that, you put yourself in a position where you're making $100 a day, $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year. You say, man, I want to make, 6 figures. I need to find 3 people to build a team of just 160 individuals. So I need to find 3 people who's running towards regional who want to make at least $70,000 a year. Help 3 people get that position where they get 160 people on their team. Now I'm making $300 a day, $9,000 a month, $100,000 a year. You see how that works, guys? I want to be a millionaire. What? It's doable because there's a roadmap. I need to find 3 people who's willing to go out here and build a team of 2,000 people on each of their teams. 3 people with 2,000 people on their teams put me in a position where I'm making $3,000 a day, $90,000 a month, $1 million a year. That when you break it down like that, it doesn't seem far-fetched. when you really break it down, now you can spread it out. I truly believe the strength is in focusing on three legs because you could tap root and strengthen those legs accordingly and then go wide. But everyone builds their businesses differently. But here's the thing. So, as a two-star executive, 4x4x4, MWR Pro, where you can go and you can go wide and have all that on your front line. Now, my philosophy, that's not tap rooting, where if everything is wide, you're thin, and a wind comes along, it blows you away. Or you could go 2-4-3, 2-1. Either way, do what you have to do to get your numbers so that you're qualified accordingly. Now, with the momentum bonus, speed. Give me some fire. What's a symbol of speed? Give me some rocket ships. We have to take off, guys. A momentum. Momentum is hard to get, easy to lose. Momentum is hard to get, easy to lose. Let's get them rocket ships, guys, with the momentum bonus. Basically, what that simply means is by going executive in your first 30 days, the company's going to give you a $150 momentum bonus. Okay. Now, here's the key thing I want to point out. If you don't go and get this in your first 30 days, you have forfeited the entire process of $1,500. So you have to get your three in your first 30 days to unlock the code for the next 30 days to go and get the 450, where your three have to get their three in the first 30 days, their first 30 days, which will get you 450. And that duplicates again where their first three got to go get their three, which will get them their 450, which will give you your 900, which will give you a total of $1,500 and a momentum bonus. Now, this is why we say we don't go full, we don't stretch this thing out. We force the momentum. We want to get this thing done as fast as possible. The company sets it up where you get it done in your first week. You go and get three people locked in. And once you set that expectation, then the next week, those folks you brought in, you say, hey, I expect you to go get three people. Let's go to work. So we don't wait 30, 90 days. We get this all done in the first 30 days. 60 days is the turtles. Okay. 90 days, you slow walking. Understand this, guys. So we got to set those expectations to force the momentum. But that $1,500 momentum bonus should be something that we absolutely are celebrating. We're putting, if you calculate all the bonuses and everything, by doing this, we're putting over $2,300 into a new person's pocket. And now they're qualified to make $1,500 every single month. And then we have in that process the team growth, which is called the lifestyle bonuses. I believe in the new comp plan, the new revenue sharing plan, where once they become a two-star executive, they're now qualified to earn $300 in team growth bonuses every week from Monday to Sunday midnight. Monday to Sunday midnight, you must be a two-star director and above, okay? And grow your team by 6 qualified QMDs Monday through Sunday based on your enrollment team only, must be active to qualify to get that pay. In your back office, we have a tracking system. This right here, I mean, $300 being blasted into our bank accounts. Every week that we allow this not to happen, we flush $300 down the drain. It's painful, to be honest with you. And it don't hurt because we don't focus on it. We need to start focusing on this. We need to really start focusing on the fact, because if right now with this illustration shows is we have two new partners on board, and we have 4 days, 8 hours, 12 minutes, and 34 seconds to get two new partners four more partners inside our business to get $300 blasted into our bank accounts on Monday. So, as builders, what we should be looking at is saying, okay, who can we help get to executive? We got these two partners here, they're brand new. So if we just help these two individuals right here get to executive, that's six. So now we're filling in the blank. If they're falling under a two-star, and if they're not falling under another two-star organization, that's six folks that you got on board, calling them up, helping them, tap rooting inside that leg. That right there will put us in a position where now you got that 300 coming in every single week. You start focusing on that. If we really focus on that, that's gonna increase. Man, imagine that every week you're getting that $300, meaning that every week your business is growing at no less than six new partners every single week. That's what, 24 new partners every single month. And once I show you how the leadership bonuses, the legacy bonuses work, you could put numbers to that. So week 3 and 4, you're a three-star executive now, which means you brought on three people who brought on three people who brought on three people, which basically puts you in a position as a three-star executive where you're making $50 a day, $1,500 a month in guaranteed income. So let's break this thing down because now you've opened up what is called, we call it now legacy bonuses. Okay, where you get up to $80 to $200 in every qualified marketing director, every lifestyle coach that comes on board down through infinity. So as your three-star executives, you bring it in, you earn $80. So you get $50 plus $30. You get $80 every time you personally bring people in. But as your team brings folks in, you're gonna get $30 to $150 down through infinity. So let's go back to what I was sharing with you every month, every week. If we just focus on bringing on at least six partners every week, six partners every week in our organization, that means you got that $300 bonus. Plus, let's just say you're getting $30. What's 30 times six? Put it in the chat. 30 times six. Put that number in the chat. 30 times six. 30 times six. Put the number. I need you to write that number down. Use your phone if you need to use a calculator. So you got 30 to 150 times six. Because as you move in the ranks, as you become a two-star, three-star, four-star, let's look as a three-star executive, you're making $100. As a regional two stars, which is six figures, you're making $120, all the way up to $200 for every new partner that comes into your business. Think about that. That's major. There's some serious money being made here that can be earned if we know this business, we track it accordingly. Once you qualify, always qualify. So once you become a three-star, four-star, five-star regional, or what have you, you will always maintain your position. Even if you fall back, you'll get the bonuses and the codes on those ranks, which is very unique in itself, which is awesome in regards to this opportunity, which is pretty cool. You will always maintain the highest leadership bonus rank you earn without ever going backwards. Man, get some hearts. Give some hearts up to the leadership for making that a reality. Good Lord, that's pretty awesome. I was in a company, I was just talking to one of my partners. I was in a company every month. We had to sign up over 700. My highest position was 700 individual social securities. What? Every month we had to sign up over 700 people into a membership to maintain our qualification. And if we miss it by one, we fell back. We fell back to what would be considered like a director position. So it'd be like 5 star or 3 star, whatever. And then the following month we start all over. We got to go get 700 more, and then just to get the money inside these boats, it was absolutely. I don't know how I did that for 17 years. I always reflect on that and then look at what we have here and say, wow, if only those folks over there saw this. But that's huge, guys. 30 to $150 for every qualified marketing director that joins your team through unlimited levels. And then they have what is called a split leadership bonus, which is another unique situation. In many situations, when someone reaches your level, they have what is called breakaways. But when you break a 3 star ED, you know, that's $60 minus the 30. So you're still gonna earn $30 while they get their $30. So you don't lose anything in regards to helping people move to the next level. You don't have to fear helping people move up in ranks because there is no loss, there's no breakaway. It's absolute incentive to help people to win. I want to read this real quick so that everyone has clarity. It is also important to note that these bonuses can be split between multiple 3 star executive directors and above in the same lineage of any new QMD that joins your team. For example, if you're a regional director eligible to earn $60 in leadership bonuses and a new QMD joins your organization below the 3 star executive director, this will result in a split leadership bonus where the 3 star executive director will receive $30 in leadership bonuses, but you will still receive the difference of $30 based on the total $60 leadership bonus you are qualified for. Wow. With that said, let's look at just how quick these bonuses can add up. Wow. That I didn't even I totally is bigger than what I thought it was. So let's just use the number $30. $30. And this is for 3 stars and regionals. Why it's an incentive to get to regional and get the big money, but also help people. So let's just say you help a person get two new partners to come into the business on a daily basis. And we spoke on how that works by just scheduling events to bring on partners. I can't emphasize that enough. You cannot just let people just go, but so now your team, two a day, that's 60 new partners a month. Total daily is $60 a day, $1,800 a month in leadership bonuses. Let's say you do 5. You're working your calendar, you're building it like a business person. You are an entrepreneur, you're going after it, you're coaching your team accordingly, staying in duplication. You got 5 partners coming in every single day. That's 150 partners coming in every single month. That's $150 a day, $4,500 a month. This is just in this bonus. This is not including the $300 growth bonus. That's not including the daily guarantee that's coming in, whether it's the 1,500, the 3,000, whatever level you're at in terms of the guarantee. This is just in those bonuses. Let's say 10 people a day, 10 people coming in on a daily basis That's so very doable if we all get locked in on a system of duplication. Daily activities, 10 people coming in, 300 people a month joining your business. I mean, that just makes you smile when you say it. 300 people a month joining your business, $300 a day. That's $9,000 in leadership bonuses coming in. That's just bonuses coming into your household at just $30, guys. That is absolutely powerful. Those numbers are so realistic because 10 people a day, let's just break that down in private business receptions. So if you had two people coming in per PBR, grand opening, profit party, because it's all about numbers. If you work the numbers, you get your batting average. If you work it accordingly, so let's say you book your calendar out where you have 5 private business receptions going on every single day. And of course, as you get better, your numbers are better. So you could get 3 people to join, 5 people to join, or whatever it may be. But let's just say two. You have 5 PBRs going on a day. You're doing one or two of them because we're doing them through Zoom. You could do one at 7 o'clock in North Carolina. You could do one at daggone 9 o'clock in California. And then you have 3 other leaders doing private business receptions. Regardless, you have a team of folks every day launching businesses, doing presentations, and in every presentation, you're averaging about 2 people. Let's say you do 5 a day. That's 10 new partners coming into your business. What if you get to the average of 3 people in every PBR, 5? What if you get 10, 20, 30 PBRs going on in a day as you build up leaders? The thing could get stupid. That's how you scale your business. You do too, and then learn and build up leaders to teach them. Everybody commit to doing one presentation a day or two a day or whatever it may be, whatever the numbers are, but bringing in 300 new partners every single month, 10 a day. That's $300 a day, $9,000 a month in bonuses, along with, and that doesn't eliminate the fact that if let's say you're a 3-star, a 2-star regional, where you're now making $300 a month already. So now that's $18,000 a month that's coming into your household because not because now, so the guaranteed income, I love when they trained on it. That's your salary. That's your base commission. You have a base salary and then all the other commissions from what you go out and work for and do. This is the work. So you could get a $1,800 bonus. And I've been in sales teams where you have folks who go and get the bare minimum $1,800, and then you have those beasts, those straight up closers, those folks that go crazy and work the phones, do what is necessary, where their bonuses is quadruple what you made. you Because they did the work. They built and this is the beautiful thing. You don't have to go out and work harder. You just got to build up more leaders. Period. You build up leaders and they'll go out and do the work because they're getting those bonuses as well. If you get this, man, you get this. Let's say you're a 5-star regional director. You get up to $100 in unlimited levels. So when you bring on a new partner, you get $50 plus the $100 lifestyle bonus. So you're making $150 every time you bring a person on board. 5-star regional. And every time they bring people on, you get $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be sleeping. If you get this and you understand it, you might go to sleep tonight just moving your head saying $100. $100, $100, $100. There's money to be made inside of this amazing opportunity called Make Wealth Real. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful. I need you to understand, in terms of our opportunity, that you have the ability, we all have the ability to get money out of the way. Despite all obstacles that come before us, I think we all have to really realize what we have in our possession as we go into a new year, saying, okay, let me stop playing with this daggone opportunity. Let me take advantage of the blessings that is in my possession and go out here and get wealthy. I got a company that wants to make me wealthy for real. Let me break their damn bank. Let me make them send me, $300 checks every single day. Let me make them send me, because it's there to be taken. If you don't take it, it just stays in the kitty. Let me do what is necessary to get to the position where I'm making a strong six-figure income. I mean, guys, this thing is amazing. This thing is amazing. So, with that being said, I'll open it up for any questions, any comments, and we'll wrap everything up. Hold for 1 second. I appreciate you guys and your participation. Oh, where's the button? Hold for a second, guys. Oh man, where's it at? Where's it at? Maybe having way too many screens open. Oh, there it is. Stop share. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on, guys. You can unmute yourself. If you have any questions, comments, I would like to hear from some of the leaders as we're closing out and going into, well, we got 1 or 2 more weeks to get together and do some overviews and trainings, but I would love to hear from some of the leaders and folks who have some questions, comments. The line is open. 21 more days left. Let's break the bank. Absolutely, Mr. Ramirez.
Awesome training as always, Coach Ben.
Thank you, sir.
I love how if we start, once we start duplicating ourselves, to be able to see how the compensation plan has an incredible override level of money besides the guaranteed residual income. That leadership bonus is just amazing. And how you get to it, obviously, is by becoming a 3-star executive director. That's when you open up all the floodgates of the income, the compensation plan of MWR. 3-star executive director, 36 memberships. Anyone that is here, listening and is not a 3-star executive director, now is the time. You got 21 days to really, do what we were taught today. And once you do that, I'm telling you, your 2025 is going to be a year where you're going to dominate, because once you know how to get to 36 memberships, you can teach that to others. So I'm ready to break another 3-star executive director before the year end, Coach Ben. Thank you so much for this incredible visionary plan that has allowed us to comprehend it. And the new title the company has given us is represented by the people who get trained. A lifestyle legacy coach. So if you are trained tonight, you got the baton in your hands to back it up. Lifestyle legacy coach, where we can go out there and lead by example and make 2025 the year of the leader. Thanks, Coach Ben.
Awesome. Awesome. I like that. The year of the leader. We want to break leadership. We got to break leaders in 2025. We want to break 3-stars and regionals in 2025. A lot of people taking control of their businesses and running the ball. Running the ball. We got to get folks out here running the ball. We can't rely on someone else to do the work. It takes all of us to take control of this thing and get this thing running. And that's when we're going to be able to force it into critical mass. Thank you so very much, Mr. Ramirez. Truly appreciate your leadership and all that you and your bride does. Again, thank you so very much. Who else? Anyone else?
Yes, sir,
Here,
Mr. McCray.
Dr. Parker, what's going on, Doc?
Doing
Happy
great, sir.
birthday, sir.
Oh, thanks a million, my friend. I appreciate that. But listen, outstanding training once again tonight, guys. He's just laid out the blueprint. Whatever it takes, we've got it. I mean, it's all in place for us. We've got to do it. You guys are talking about you and Fernando 2025, how critical it is for us to position ourselves to win going into this new year. 20 some odd days left before we hit that mark. Let's put the thing, lay the groundwork now, put it in motion so that when we hit the ground in 2025, we've got things working for us. So now is the time. I'm tripling my efforts, doing whatever I need to do to position myself to win, and want to help a lot of other people do the exact same thing. But with this kind of training, my friend, we can't lose. Outstanding work tonight. Thank you.
I appreciate you, sir. Appreciate your leadership. And yeah, it's time. We have what it takes. We have absolutely what it takes. The opportunity is there. The pay is there. It's just a matter of, putting in the work. And as Coach T said, let's break the bank. Let's get after it. Anyone else? Any other comments? Any other questions? Break the house. Get paid on the house.
I will say, this is Zena, I will say phenomenal teaching always. I mean, you always make us
Thank
get
you.
back re-engaged every time we see these your teaching and your Zooms. It always makes me say, wow, okay, let's even push more. You, Fernando, all the leaders, it just makes you get back engaged. Not that you lose it, but then, at the same time, when you hear it more and more, it just makes you want to go out there and just do what you're supposed to do all the time, not waste time. Because there's so many people, really, to be honest, that's waiting to hear this information to change their whole trajectory of the way their finances are done. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your training.
Oh, very, very welcome, Miss Zena. And you're absolutely right. It just really it's imperative to stay plugged in because it's just that one little nugget, whether from myself, from all the other leadership, from you. Everybody brings something to the table. A testimonial can be that one trigger that will take you to that next level. And it's that one Zoom you decide to miss where you got to go. It's like I trained on this once before, maybe in my practice company. Staying plugged in is like having, what do you call it? The combination lock. Three to the left, right, two to the left, five to the right. Whereas if you miss one event, you got to start all over again. But it's that one event, that one little nugget where it could just click and take us to that next level. And that's what we always want to try to bring to the table. But we have to show up and commit to showing up, looking for that nugget, not just being present, but being present and open to receiving the information that can take us to that next level, answer the questions that we have, motivation or inspiration, whatever it is we're looking for. We find it here inside of these events, inside of our overviews. And, tomorrow, Wednesday, I do a luncheon. And then tomorrow evening, Mr. Phelps and Mr. Wilner, they do a powerful fireside chat that is it's just incredible. They just have a conversation where their flow is amazing, and you'd be like, I never even thought of it in that regards because they're coming in a professional manner with 50 years as in a real estate space and dealing with the fact of helping people with that one component of building wealth is home ownership, and there are finances being a major component in having to be able to have access to home ownership, and that conversation is always enlightening. Where I love to plug in. We want to make sure we get our teams to plug into that as well as our guests, especially our analytical guests. No smite, but our greens, our urchins, they love to listen to Eric Wilner and Wendell Felt, because it's informational. It's not hype. It's not fast paced. It's a nice tonality where they're like, I really like this. A red would be like, hurry up and get to the damn money. but but folks who've seen it, they heard it, and they just want to experience more. That's Wednesday nights at 8:30. You want to get on that, and we want to. That's our big event. Right now, we leverage that. We need to get to 100 people again and stay at 100 people and blow that line out where we got to open it up for 1,000 people going into 2025. I just built on top of what you said, Zena, but that's just what I feel. That's what I know, and that's what we should commit to. Anyone else before we depart?
Hello, how you doing, Coach Ben?
All is well. Who's that?
This is Coach T. What's good?
What? I was like, who's that white man?
Hey, look, when you become a spirit man, it doesn't matter about the shell anymore. I'm a spirit man, so you
Yes,
never know
sir.
how we
How's it
might
going,
show up.
brother?
We're in spirit, but good, man. Incredible training, keeping it simple, keeping it locker room. I love it, brother. Just the way you just flow through this thing, so all of us can just, what I say, if it's above a 2-year-old level, we're too smart. All right, we got to keep it right there. So I just wanted to commend you on the training. And I wanted to ask a question, even as a ring earner. And sometimes, we look at comp plan, and a lot of it looks like, hey, three that gets three that gets three, and all this, and that's great. That's great for builders. But I've challenged some people on knowing the comp plan, because I said, if you don't know the comp plan, it's like you have a $20 an hour job, but they're only paying you $10 an hour. You're only getting half your pay, right? So it is our responsibility to know how it pays. But I have found that a lot of people and a lot of, even on my team, do not realize that everybody does not have to come in as LLCs. For
That's correct.
example, once you have that three, and I saw this tonight, and I was like, you know what? I just wanted to throw this out there. Maybe we can elaborate on it, to have a little conversation with some of the folks that might not realize the power of this comp plan with regards to, once you're three wide with three LLCs, you can have 9 memberships and still be at $20 a day. Is that true, Coach Ben?
That is absolutely correct. A
Hold on.
member, yes, that's
So let me
correct.
run this. So you're telling me 36 people, if I'm three wide, I have 3 LLCs, and then there's 33 members, not LLCs, customers for $150 a month. To say I want to get a home, get my credit right, precious metal, whatever the case may be. You're telling me I'm still a 3-star?
That's correct.
You
Those
need
are
to
some of
shut.
the changes they made a few conventions ago. The member and the partner is the same.
I think we should elaborate on that a lot, because when we do this opportunity, and then they can always upgrade, like I know Zena Edgefield did, because I heard her story. She came in as a member, didn't she? And
I
then she
believe so.
upgraded to a partner later, right?
Yes, I did.
So when we really wrap our mind around, all we're in the business of is giving people choices, not necessarily recruiting people or signing them up as business partners. They'll get educated enough along the way, like Zena did, to naturally do it organically. And I think
Right.
sometimes we miss that, because sometimes we're trying to bring people in as businesses. I've taken an approach with understanding that success loves speed, but speed loves
Simplicity.
consistency, simplicity and consistency. And
Right.
in the words of the great Mario Andretti, if everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough.
Right.
Team, let's speed it up. Let's do what we do. We have the best compensation plan in the world, in the history of this industry, with a no fallback clause once you're at level 3. I don't know that a lot of people really understand what you have in your
That's so
hand.
powerful.
A no fallback, once you're at, look, 3 partners, 3 LLCs, and 33 memberships. Look, I'm not going fast enough, and I'm $1 million earner. I'm going. I love you. Let's get this done. and this is the year of the builder. Let's go, y'all.
Yes, sir. Love you too, brother. And as the word of Mark Zuckerberg, break some shiznick.
I love it.
Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. I think we try to figure it out and try to articulate this thing, man. We just need to go. We just need to be flat out excited and leverage and understand the urgency of now. Um, I love what you said though, because the reality is, I mean, and that's something we speak it, but we don't. I personally probably have not adapted my thought process around it, where it doesn't matter if you come in as a partner or a member, either one counts.
Mm, mm,
Either one
mm.
counts towards what
Woo.
we're trying to get done. Period. Matter of fact, just be a member. If you're not going to go out there and do no work, I want you to be. I promise you, I want you to be a member because you solidify my coded bonuses.
Let's go.
I want you to be a customer. Don't come in here being a daggone business partner not working. So that's good, man. Those were some bars. Those were nuggets. Anyone else before we jump off? What time do we have here? Oh yeah, we're doing good. Man, good stuff,
Coach
man.
Ben,
Great information.
we,
Mr.
we,
Wilner, what we got cooking for tomorrow night? I'd love to hear from you, sir. It's good to see you.
Coach Ben, I just want to remind
Oh, there you
everybody
go.
that we do
Mr.
have a West
Ramirez.
Coast. We do have a West Coast event tonight
Yes.
at
See, that's why you got to have slides. If you don't
at
mind,
7 p.m.
please.
Pacific, 10 p.m. East Coast time.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Ramirez. And we're not going to let that falter. We're not gonna. I will. I got a team on the West Coast in Hawaii. I need to get more people out there in California, Colorado. I had a big organization out in Boise, Idaho, and um, in the Idaho space. I can't get them back engaged, but I want to, and I will in 2025, have an organization in every part of this country, in every time zone. Make that a part of your goals and the leadership board, guys. So we got to make sure we keep this up and going and start building it out. Who do you know in California? Who do you know in Colorado? Who do you know in Arizona or anywhere in between that? And get them plugged in to tonight's West Coast overview. And we're about to put that link because I don't have a slide for it. I apologize. I just went with this comp plans deck. We'll put that link into the chat. Make sure you guys grab it. And if you're inside of all of our communications, make sure you get onto our Kingdom Builders Facebook page to get that information as well. Guys, we have to stay plugged in going into the new year. It is absolutely imperative to close ranks as we go into the year 2025 because of all that's the storms that may come, may not come, who knows. But if we close ranks and move forward like the 300 and put them shields up, nothing's going to be able to penetrate that which we put in place, guys. So with that being said, Eric, do you have any words for promoting tomorrow night's event? I think that's senior Eric because they spell their names different, right? Okay. All right. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't let the night end without planning for your tomorrow, who you're going to call, who you're going to follow up with, and while you go to sleep subconsciously, see yourself accomplishing your goals so you can wake up already after it. I appreciate all of you guys for plugging in. God bless everyone. Take charge. Let's go and grow. Take charge, everyone. See you tomorrow, 8:30. Well, 12 noon, I'll be presenting on the same platform you're on now. And then tomorrow evening at 8:30, we have our big event. I'll see you guys at 10 o'clock for the West Coast overview. That information is now posted inside the slot. Matter of fact, let me go in and copy that real quick. Yes, got it. Copy the link. Passcode is ED. All right, guys, take charge. God bless.
Good night, bro. Fire ready, aim.
Let's go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Coach Ben.
Oh, that wasn't you? I thought that was a more stern
No,
voice.
that wasn't me, Coach Ben. This is me.